PTR signal tracer box preparations continue. Good Monday morning to you all, YouTube. It is 11:05 now. I have in front of me the start of the rocker switch hole. Now this is just very rough. It's not even close to being big enough. But what I'm going to do is I did that on purpose because I wanted to use the files to fit it in there as good as I can. And like I said, it will work out really nice, I think, once I get it in there. So that's the plan, anywho. And I just wanted to let you know I was starting on it. Now these are gonna. I'm gonna split the difference between the speaker basket here and the top of the switch when it's in, because it does stick out a little bit. It has more of a lip to it than, in other words, it's going to go up that far or down that far, because I'm taking this side down first, and then it should give me plenty on the other side, and then I'll fit the ends. But anyway, once I get that in, and then I can measure the place where I want to put these, and they're going to go here and here, like I said. I don't want to get them too close to where I can't like turn the volume control up or switch the switch, things like that. And I think I don't know if I mentioned it or not, but I did find the nuts and washers for the rocker or the pots, so got those on, and so that's looking pretty good, I think. I'm gonna, like I say, just start whittling away with it on the with the files, and we'll see what happens. So I'll bring you back. I'm back once more, YouTube. It is 11:40 now in the AM. As you can see, I do have the switch installed, and it is. I'm just, you know, this is my own personal view, but it is perfect. I worked pretty hard getting this filed and used the utility knife, and we'll look at the back side. But there you go. That's about as good as you can get a switch in and have it tight and working perfectly. So I like it. I like it a lot. So that's that. Now my next chore, as it were, is to get these in, and like I said, it's going to be a little tight. But now if they're up against this switch, it doesn't really matter. You know what I mean? Like this, it can be that way. It's not a big deal. Or it can be up here a little bit. I'm going to put the speaker in just to get my bearings or measurements or whatever you want to call it. But I just don't want it too close to the switches or the volume control. So I kind of like that. You guys are not seeing. About like that. See, now this is going to stick out more this way because of the knob. But, you know, maybe go here. Even with the switch would be all right on both sides. Still leaves plenty of room, I think. So that's what I'm looking at right now. This is my last part that I have to have in order for it to work. I don't have to have the LED in. That can come later if I want it to. But I'm very happy with that switch. Kind of proud of myself on that one. But anywho, like I said, that's where I'm at right now. And I want to get the speaker in and let it. Well, I can like to just sort of sit it in there. That will tell us a lot, I think. So there's how it's going to fit. So now I can come up to here, sort of, you know, go the middle of the two, and that should work pretty good, I think. If I just go right in the middle of the two and put my I think that might work pretty good. That's what I'm looking at. Because now when I put the grill on, the grill is not going to come any further down than the speaker basket itself. So it should not interfere with this at all. Because another thing is this is going to be all in here. The only thing that's going to be there is this base here, the red part. Well, yeah, the red part. And like I said, that'll fit down in there, and you know, it will stick up. I think, like I said, if I split the difference between here and there and put it fairly close to this on the end, in other words, like this, if I can get it up there without falling down. Yeah, it's not split quite. There you go. Right there. That would be perfect on if I had that on both sides. I think it would be perfect. And this still leaves me plenty of room for that LED if I ever decide to put that in the middle. Well, the LED could go here or here, you know. There's a lot of places that LED could go, but like I said, I think the middle is probably the best. So that's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm going to shoot for. I'll bring you back when I have more done. I'm back with you once again, YouTube. It is now afternoon at 12:08. I have the banana plug post installed. I think you'll agree that it came out pretty good. I have about equal distance between the speaker basket here and the switch here, so that's what I was after. And they are about equal distance from the switch. I mean, as far as where they're set out to there, like that. You can get to the switch or the volume control just fine. So I haven't tried it with the banana plugs in there yet, but I'm sure they're going to be in the way. Anything with wires is going to be in the way. So you know, like I said, I just put in a couple of screws in the speaker just to hold it up there to check it out to see how it looks. I think next up on my list here is probably the getting the wires on, and I gotta redo some things on here. Put that green screw terminals for the power in, and I'm going to use this wire here to run over on this side. I think is how I'm going to do it, so I can have instead of having to run a separate wire, the ground wire itself is accessible right here, so I won't have any problem getting to that. So it's just the power is the only thing I need to get over there, and I'll use that as a jumper wire across that chip to like that some way. So got to do that. My phone's telling me it needs a charge, so I'm going to get off here and go back in the living room, take a break, and before I try to solder all these things and the other stuff. So I'm happy with the way this has turned out. Let me put it in the in here, just see what it looks like. Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that. Even with them in there, I can get to the switch, turn it off. I can do this. You know, it's very nice. I like it. Like it a lot. So, like I said, I'm looking for the material that I'm going to use for this. I've had a couple of thoughts of using an old radio case with a grill in the front, something like that. And I've had other thoughts of taking one of the license plates and making a custom one, you know, with drilling the holes and things like that. That's a lot of work. If I can find something else. ZB 1971, I believe it is, sent me some links to computer fan grills, and I have a few of those, and I may give one a try just to see. It doesn't. The large ones won't work, but the smaller ones may work. So I'll have to check that out also. So that would be kind of a neat thing. But anywho, like I said, it's you know, I want to make sure nothing pokes in there. You know, that grill would probably it would be close. I mean, you could still get something in there pretty easy if you wanted to, but like I said, it's you know, I'm not going to be doing that. Obviously, it would be a kid or something like that come along and playing around, stuff like that. But like I said, that's basically what it looks like for now. I still need to put the jack in the back for the power and wire that up to the that'll wire up to the screw terminals when I get that ready. But like I said, there's a few things I need to do, but I'm going to take a break right now and charge my phone and do some other stuff. So you guys have a good day. I may be back with this and do the soldering. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'm running around 12 minutes now with all 3 clips. So I think I've got it good enough to show, because like I said, it is pretty much done as far as the outside, other than the LED. If I decide to go with the LED in the middle of that, you know, let me know your thoughts on that, because I'm thinking either here or here, you know, as an alternate spot. I mean, obviously I can put it in the middle, but anything else that you know, might work out better. See, there's plenty of room in there to put the only thing you really need to do is drill a hole for the little holding bracket, and that'll go there easiest, obviously, but it would go anywhere else too. So you see, everything else is worked out. There's plenty of room for all the stuff here. I mean, nothing's going to be really in the way, and I'm very, very happy about the way this has turned out. So like I said, that's what I'm looking at. I have a lot of soldering to do, a lot of wiring to do, so I'm gonna again take a break, and I'll get back with it later. So you guys have a great day. Thanks so much for watching, and we will see you.